Hello neighbors, this is Bruce with eTrailer. Today we're going to be installing the C.E. Smith U-bolt kit on our 2020 Grand Design Momentum fifth wheel. Our C.E. Smith U-bolt kit is designed to hold the axles down to the leaf springs to keep them from rotating. Our neighbor brought this in for a Comfort Ride slipper spring system, and we needed to upgrade the U-bolts on it. The original U-bolts on the camper are too short, so we needed longer U-bolts to tie in the axle to the leaf springs. In our U-bolt kit, it will come with the axle plate here, your hardware, and of course the U-bolts. This plate here is from the Roadmaster kit. That's not included in the U-bolt kit. On the U-bolt kit, it does come with 4 U-bolts, and that will do 1 axle. If you've got more than 1 axle, you're going to need to order according to that. This install is fairly simple. You're going to need a few hand tools, and I will walk you through the installation. Here's the old U-bolts that we took off of the unit, and here are the new ones. They are longer, which you're going to need if you're doing this system. First thing we need to do is put our axle plate on the top of the leaf spring. And then in the U-bolt kit, it's got another plate that we got to stick on top of that plate. We're going to take our U-bolt from the bottom side around the axle and put it in the 2 holes on the back side of the plate. Run that up through. All right, we started with the inside U-bolt. You need to put your lock washer, then your nut. Now again, we're going to go up from the bottom with the outside U-bolt. There are some wires here on the back side for the brakes. We want to make sure we miss those. Get those lined up. So then we're going to hold it, and we'll do our lock washers and our nuts. Just get them started for now, and we're going to come back by and tighten them up. This lock washer right here, the split washer, I like to get that flat on all 4 of them because all these have to be tightened evenly so you don't have one part of the U-bolt sticking out here and one not showing at all. Now that we have our nuts snugged down, if you notice here on all 4 of them, they're pretty even across the top. Now we need to go ahead and torque those down. We're going to start with the front back nut. And you're going to need a torque wrench. If you don't have one, you can get one in eTrailer, or you can rent one from your local auto parts store. There is one thing I want to point out on the leaf spring on the bottom. When your U-bolts are going in, you want to make sure that's sitting flat on the axle. No gap, no big gaps in the leaf spring. Now that we have our bolts torqued down, that completes our C.E. Smith U-bolt kit installation.